the platform that sits behind our service. And it's really elegantly designed. It's really easy, and it's got a people with a can-do attitude behind it, which is great for us. And I think one of the really important things that happened for us is there was quite a lot of complexity at a technology integration level between our membership and then the ride data from the Liftango app. And I think getting all that stuff right behind the scenes so that it's a seamless one sign-in experience for our members was really important, particularly for this age group.
The community has been broadly accepting of BC Go. The app averages roughly 160 new users every month and has connected several communities to those urban amenities that I mentioned before. For the community, we've filled a gap in transportation. As I mentioned, we lost our only cab provider within the city in October of 2019. And we just launched BC Go, our first iteration of BC Go, within 3 days of that cab company closing, because we knew that our community needed it. We're now on version 2.0 of BC Go, and the adaptation from the community has just been incredibly powerful.
And in terms of the sorts of supportive functions needed to encourage older individuals to adopt technological solutions, I guess my work serves as a bit of a reminder that sometimes resistance to navigational or transport tech it's not just about the technology itself, but rather it's actually a broader conversation about navigational confidence more generally. And therefore, the sorts of apps and tools that my participants were most enthusiastic about tended to be those that built on existing navigational skills they had. So those were features that involved mapping, turn-by-turn directions. Having offline capabilities was really important. Being able to download maps, directions, and schedules and study them before a journey was really important in building their confidence and also alleviating some of those fears about real-time technological failures.
Things are changing rapidly in the mobility space. So what does now look like? What does next year? What does 5 years from now look like in the way that people will be consuming and delivering transport services? So really, I think the first point there is that software platforms that are used to support the transport operations need to be as flexible and responsive as the operations they support. I think we're gone from the times of 50 years of fixed route buses. Now it's the on-demand services and various other modes of transport coming into it. So providers have to respond to that, and the technology they use also has to respond to that as well. So it needs to support a range of activities, different service types. And really, the key thing for me is to not force an operator into a particular way of doing things, or to make an operator create workarounds because the software isn't intuitive or it doesn't do what it needs to do. So really it has to be designed for the purpose.